Look at this, bro. Look how cool this console is. And it's the Series X. And look at this. We got the Master Chief Elite Series 2 to go along with it. Too bad we can't get it. Well, I guess maybe some of us could, but, you know, for the most part, you know, it's the same thing that's been happening with the whole scalpers and whatever. And I don't know why I got my hopes up. Like, I saw that they announced this at the Gamescom 2021 or whatever the hell it came from. And yeah, I guess it's ultimately my fault for thinking that I'd be able to get my hands on one of these. Which, to be fair, though, when I did see them, I went and put them both in my cart. And by the time I hit checkout, it said that they were sold out. But then again, like I said, I saw this coming. It's the same exact thing that happened with the original Series X launch. It's the same thing that happened with the PS5 launch. It's the same thing that happened when I tried to get the 3080. And it's probably the same thing that happened with a bunch of other things that I don't even know because I gave up trying to get because there's just no preventative measure to stop scalpers from, you know, bot scamming or bot buying, whatever the term you want to use is. There's nothing. I mean, Walmart had something where I was like, oh, press and hold this button, but that didn't, one, that didn't stop anybody, and two, that didn't even really work. Maybe it didn't work because of the amount of traffic that the site got, but either way, that still defeats the entire purpose of what the hell it's supposed to be there for. And that little DeWalt case behind me starting to piss me off. So yeah, obviously we've been waiting on, or not we, me and a handful of other people have been waiting for Halo Infinite to come out forever at this point, and we finally got a release date, I believe. I don't know if we already had one, to be honest. All I do is play Call of Duty and sleep, but I know for a fact now that we have a release date. I know it was planned for holiday of this year, but again, we have a specific date now, and to like celebrate that, they're like, oh, here's a limited edition Series X and Elite Series 2 controller that goes the whole Halo theme. And yeah, probably like 10 actual people got them, and the rest were sold out to scalpers and bots. Same thing, bot scalpers, people who should be scalped, but that's neither here nor there. That's just, I don't encourage violence. I just also don't encourage stupidity, which honestly, the sad truth is that's really, unless there's something that I'm not understanding, and I'm not saying that I'm like some coding expert and I know all the answers, but I feel like it's something as easy as requiring verification that you're who you say you are and you're not. One, I feel like they should limit it to one sale per customer, and two, I feel like the customer should be somehow verified. I don't know how they would go about doing that. I'm not necessarily saying, you know, show them your license or whatever, but like even if there's like a two-factor authentication type thing to like just help prevent bot scalpers from being able to do what they do, I just don't know why that's not a thing. Like I said, as far as I know, Walmart's the only thing that had anything even close to that with that stupid press to hold button, but again, that didn't even work. And I'm not even saying, you know, they need to take those measures for the entirety of the system or whatever piece of hardware, whatever it is they're trying to sell. I'm just saying for the initial wave, I guess the best way to put it, I saw somebody reply to one of the tweets that Xbox put out, and they pretty much said like, you know, this is supposed to be something that I can celebrate, but instead I'm just here slamming my head against the wall because all the scalpers or all the bots bought them out before, you know, they even went live. And I agree. I was hyped to get it, and now, you know, I came back to reality that I'm not getting, well, at least not yet, I'm not getting it. And judging by the way that the Series X, the original, went, I probably won't get it for a while. And to be honest, I think the Elite 2 is just completely sold out, because there was a similar thing with the Gears 4 when they released the Gears 4 Elite Series 1, I guess, because when I originally bought that, well, I pre-ordered that, the reason I pre-ordered it was because they didn't announce the Gears 4 series, or not series, the Gears 4 1S yet, and then they announced the 1S, so I was like, oh, well, then I'll just cancel the Gears 4 Elite controller. But then at that point, it was sold out, so I was like, I might as well just hold on to that, because yeah, it's sold out. So I'm thinking the Halo Infinite Series 2 Elite controller is just gone, which sucks, but you know, I do want both of them, but the more I think about it, the more I can't justify it. They're more of a want than a need, which is obvious because they're game consoles. But what I mean by that is it's not like I need a Series X to play Halo, because that's going to come out on Game Pass, and as far as I know, I can play that on PC. And if not, worst case scenario, I just use my 1X. And two, since I'm technically on PC now, I'm more used to mouse and keyboard than I am controller. So even if I did get the Halo Infinite Series 2 Elite controller, I don't even know if I would use it. And to add to that, the Gears 4 Elite controller that I have, I stopped using because, I mean, you know, apparently the Series 2 are a lot better in terms of quality control than the first edition one. But yeah, my Gears 4 Elite controller, like the grip started to like peel off. So I quote unquote retired that just so I wouldn't ruin it further than it's already ruined. So the more I think about it, the more I don't even want or need either of those products. Although, like I said, they would be nice to have, because, you know, I have high hopes for Infinite, which might be a bad idea, especially considering how 4 and 5 went. But at the same time, Halo is, I've been playing video games since I was like 3 or 4 years old, but Halo 3 is a game that completely, no pun intended, changed the game changed the game for me in terms of like how serious I took. Like, it used to kind of be more of like a casual passion, and then Halo 3 came out, and now it's been a non-stop, well, not non-stop because irrelevant, but Halo 3 was definitely a pretty big turning point for me. So, you know, definitely would have been nice to have at least one of them, either the Series 2 controller or the Series X console. But yeah, and honestly, I mean, I do hate scalpers because it's just scumbags. But honestly, I'm more mad with the companies for not, like I said, having preventative measures to stop them from, like, it's just personally, I would give them my license to verify my identity. Is anything really private anymore? I guess is my point. Maybe that's for a different discussion, but the point being, I don't believe that there's not a way to prevent bot scalpers from bot scalping. I could be stupid. Yeah, and I don't want to say they don't care because, well, maybe they don't, but long term as a business decision, that's just going to end up costing them money because then people just aren't going to buy them because the only way they're going to get them is by paying double the price on eBay from some weirdo. But at the end of the day, their main focus is money because they're a business, which I don't hate on either, but I feel like as somebody who went to school for business, they say that 80% of your profits come from 20% of your customers, and I feel like especially Xbox, they would want, I don't even want to say reward, they would want to guarantee they keep their loyal customers happy. And I know I said I'm on PC, but the only reason I'm on PC is because Xbox is somewhat shifting to PC. But at the end of the day, if you put a gun to my head and said, assuming Xbox isn't on PC, if I had to pick a team, I'm picking Team Xbox. Not saying I should deserve special treatment or whatever, but at the same time, if anyone from Xbox is listening, feel free to DM me because my wallet is waiting to buy one or both of those products. But point being, I feel like they should at least attempt to try to keep their loyal customers, or fans, I should say, both happy. And the fact that they don't really do much, if anything at all, to prevent bot scalpers, it doesn't really reinforce the idea that they do that. And again, this isn't the first time. Like I said, it happened with the original launch of the Series X, and it's happened with pretty much anything similar since then. So yeah, I guess this is just a video of me complaining. But it is what it is. It sucks, but such is life. This is a different type of video. I don't really know, aside from complaining, I don't really know what my goal was or what my intentions were. I guess at the end of the day, maybe someone from Xbox is listening and they'll do some like two-factor authentication or something. And again, like I said, even if it's only for the first initial wave, like the first drop, and then within 3 to 6 months or whatever, just open it to the public and just, let the scalpers scalp it, or the bots buy it all up. But the initial release should really, in some way, be tailored towards the, loyal fans and customers. But yeah, I'm just repeating myself at this point, so I'm gonna end the video here. I guess let me know your thoughts and comments down below. Don't say you're, whatever team you are, because if you're not Team Xbox, I really don't give a shit. Because frankly, console wars is stupid, and, every console, so to speak, has had this issue. So yeah, I guess don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. I guess hit the like button if you'd also like them to try to prevent bot scalpers, because I don't really know why you'd like a video of a grown man complaining, but yeah, and let me know whatever you want to let me know in the comments below. I'm Failure7X. Thank you for watching. Now get off me.